of the trailhead has turned to a gravel road. It's pretty narrow and curvy and steep and rough. Just hope I don't get oncoming traffic and washboards. I am on the Cataloochee Divide Trail, one of the longer trails that I have not done before. So this is right on the edge of the park, on the south, far eastern corner of the park. It is a Monday, April 20th, and I got started on this hike at 9:30. You can still see through the trees. I think that's Mount Sterling over there. One of those peaks, maybe that one. So the leaves are not out yet, so you can still get these views. I'm planning to go 4.3. Of course, the sign back there said 4.6, I think, to the next intersection, which Mikey and I did many years ago. So this is going to be a good one. Ridge walking. It's not going to be any huge elevation gain. Just a lot of up and down. Look at this old fence right here. So I've got this trail to do, then I got Hemp Hill Bald to do, the trail on the east side going up that bald. And that's going to be it for this trip. And it's cool out. It's mid 40s right now. It was 35 down below at Maggie Valley at my trailer, but warmer up here. Getting a little breezy at the top of the ridge here, but such pleasant walking. No really steep ups or downs. This is quite wonderful. It's still pretty cool out. It may not reach 50 today. I think I heard on the radio it should reach 80 by Thursday. So they're having a little cold snap. I'm coming up on the Appalachian Science Education Center. Looks like they have a weather station up here. Is this all it is? I thought it'd be like a regular school or classrooms. Oh yeah, there is a building over here. Great view. Further. That's it. I'm on the horse trail to the Ferguson cabin. Should be up here. I think it's right over there. Coming up soon. I've been walking on this maybe 6 or 7 tenths of a mile. I thought it was only 0.5, but I think it's up here. Maybe it was 0.8. I'll look at the map later. And then there's the hiker trail that goes back from the cabin up to the Cataloochee Divide Trail. And then it's out. What I'll have left on this side of the Smokies will be Hemp Hill Bald. Might be that hill right over there. I think that's it. Not gonna do it today. No horses beyond this point. And that couple up there, they drove up the road to the Appalachian Science Education Center. Of course, there's a gate down. They had to walk up about a mile past the locked gate to walk up to the cabin here. I think I'll have lunch at the cabin. It's about 1:15. headed back. I think I have more elevation loss than gain from most of the way going back. It's going to be a little quicker. I'm guessing I'll be back between 4:30 and 5 if I don't stop very much. I'm back at Taylor's turnaround. Pretty cool. Back. It's 4:40. So that was 7 hours and 10 minutes to do 10.8 miles. And I'm feeling it. I was actually feeling a little tired, not tired, but a little sleepy the last mile or so. That's very odd. Been a long day. Truck looks alright. Now I'll text Mikey, tell him I made it out safely. He's my contact. Headed back down the mountain. It's a little tricky gravel road. I am on the road to the Appalachian Highlands Learning Center. Had to park beyond the locked gate, about 3/4 of a mile behind me, maybe half a mile. And I've got about 3/4 of a mile to go to the trail to the Ferguson cabin, which I was at day before yesterday. So I'm doing a 9-mile round trip hike today up the Hemp Hill Bald, just to get 8/10 of a mile of trail that I am missing. But it'll be a nice hike. Okay, I am on the horse trail that leads from the Ferguson cabin up to the Cataloochee Divide trail. So it's 9:22 right now. I got started a 8:15. So about an hour to get up here. It is Wednesday, April 22nd. I was here on Monday doing the Cataloochee Divide Trail from Cove Creek Road. That's about 5 miles to the east. Now I'm going up to the Cataloochee Divide Trail, going west up the Hemp Hill Bald. That'll be about 3.5 miles once I get up to the trail here, and a lot more up. I think I've done most of the elevation gain already. That was 1 hour of walking pretty steeply up. I'm getting pretty close to the swag and the swag house, the main building of the lodge. It's quite a place. It's a high luxury inn, very high luxury rustic type inn. I mean, the cheapest room I think is like $1,400. I could be wrong. Maybe $1,200 a night, all meals included. Still, if you got the money, I mean, it's right on the edge of the Great Smoky National Park, right next to this trail, the Cataloochee Divide Trail. And I think they have horses and other activities. So I'm sure it's fantastic. Okay, this is the swag property. I'm not sure where the main building is. Look at all these picnic tables and umbrellas. Wait a second, restrooms? I gotta check this out. Wow, it's open. I'm gonna use it. Yep, this is pretty awesome. Now to go up to Hemp Hill Bald, which I think is this mountain right over here. You see the grass up there, it is a bald. And that's where I'm headed. Saw two guys out there by all the picnic tables and umbrellas. They were starting to set up for their outside picnic lunch for everybody. Now the girl I talked to on the phone yesterday said that, you know, they sometimes allow parking up here if you buy a picnic lunch. And I said, well, I hope to come up here tomorrow, which is today. And she said, oh, we're having a special event tomorrow, outside picnic for everybody, so you cannot come up. But these guys said, you probably can join us after your hike to Hemp Hill Bald. I mean, we're not sold out, so we're going to be here till 1:30. So who knows what's going on. Now I've got Hemp Hill Bald to climb. I might be back before 1:30. Because the one guy said, yeah, it's probably not a problem. We let outsiders join us for picnics, so we shall see. Hey, this is part of the swag's grounds. This looks like their garden area. Very cool. I think I'm getting close. Maybe 1/8 of a mile, I would guess. Now I'm getting very, very close. I'm getting extremely close now. Okay, I made it. This is Hemp Hill Bald. Hello. This is it.
No, they do. We're the third out here. It's amazing. It is amazing. Huh?
Okay. This has got to be one of the best viewpoints in the southeast United States. Okay, I got here at 11:45. I left the swag picnic area at 10:30. So it took me 1 hour 15 minutes to get up here. I'm gonna try to get back there and see if they'll feed me. I mean, it doesn't look that far from here. I think it's in the main complex. Right there. It's only like a mile away, maybe 1.25 miles. Those people I just saw, they're from Cataloochee Ranch. They have horseback riding and lodging. That complex is down there. And there's the ski area. That's over there. So this is really incredible. Maggie Valley down there, where I'm camped at. Don't know exactly. Yeah, I think Maggie Valley is more around down that way, over that hill. That's the road that I took. It's close to I-40 and the road up here. Maggie Valley would be down in this valley over there. Okay, it's 12:10. I'm gonna head back down. Should be back at the swag picnic area maybe 1:15, or between 1 and 1:15. I'm not sure what these solar panels are for. Well, probably for whatever those antennae are. Interesting. Okay, I came up the horse trail. I'm going to go back down to the Ferguson cabin on the hiker's trail. So when I got to the swag picnic area, there were quite a few people there. A lot of people had already left. I walked up to this guy who seemed to be one of the ones in charge. I asked, "Is there any food left?" And he goes, "Yeah." Long pause. I said, "For non-guests?" And he just shook his head. He didn't say no, he just shook his head. But I felt like I was not welcomed, so I took a few pictures and then headed on down the trail. It's now 1:45. I did have an apple and some nuts at Hemp Hill Bald, and I'm going to have the rest of my snacks down at the cabin here. It was pretty strenuous going up that bald. The chimney is really done well. Okay, so now the 1.25 mile road walk to get to my truck, just past, maybe 1/8 of a mile past the gate. This is kind of the boring part. I am back, and I met the people that came in this truck. 2 guys and a gal. Well, you had 2 older gentlemen and a lady. They were probably in their 60s. Oh, there's another car as well. Boy, we've got a crowd. So I don't know where all these people were going. Some may just be going up, doing that cabin loop, and up to the education center. I don't know. So that was 8 hours, 45 minutes. Oh wait, 6 hours, 45 minutes to do approximately 9.2 miles. And a lot of elevation. I think all trails said 1,900 feet.